Last week on Raw Boys. It is the easiest station, I feel like.
And it makes sense. That vote makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah.
She's like, I was going to punch him in the face.
Right. And that brings into, have they ever seen a billboard in their whole entire life?
So I'm so confused by this whole thing.
And now the continuation of Raw Boys.
Let me get my... Hello. Welcome.
Let you get you what? Are you turning your cell phone
I'm turning
off?
my cell phone off. Yep.
I'm going to make sure mine's turned off too.
Oh.
You said be there as soon as I can because you were a little late, boy.
So I had used a potty violently, and then there's all this... I forgot we were recording.
I just thought it'd be funny to start playing it.
That was good. You got me. 3.
Thought that was 2.
4. I'm counting.
Raw Boys. Bam, 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 bam. Raw Boys. Raw Boys.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Raw Boys.
Raw Boys. How's everybody doing?
I'm your host, Josh.
I'm your host, Mike.
And we are on episode 5, day 5.
Day 5 of Raw Boys.
Of Raw Boys. And Hell's Kitchen season 1, episode 5.
Yeah.
Fun stuff.
It is.
Fun stuff. We were laughing because as soon as we started singing, the dogs were barking.
Your feet hurt?
No.
How did they know?
Oh my God, I forgot.
We're idiots, first off.
What is that? Is it a little game you're playing?
Yeah, it's a game I'm playing. It's time-based. We don't have to talk about it.
Okay.
It's been about 3 weeks since we recorded the last episode.
It's been a long time.
It's been a while.
And then I fly out tomorrow for like a whole nother week. I'm glad we were able to make it work. It will make this work.
We crammed it, baby.
Yeah, that's our style.
Yeah.
Raw Boys.
Jaws. Boys.
What?
And,
so what about this episode?
So this episode was on premiered June 27th, 2005.
Are they picking up some steam yet?
A little bit. It went up against a repeat of Everybody Loves Raymond and lost by 2 million.
Oh my God.
The ABC Monday Night Movie was a repeat of Air Force One. It did better than that. It was also went up against 6 Feet Under and a repeat of Las Vegas.
Okay.
It did beat the repeat of Las Vegas.
Good. How many views?
It had 7.1 million viewers.
It's a lot of people.
That is a lot of people, right?
Yeah. All tuned in on TV. It's hard to like quantify and think of like that. That's just there's 300 million in the US, I guess.
Yeah, and if it makes you feel better, I do believe that Breaking Bad had like 3 million viewers.
Ew. That's nuts.
And it's a great show.
And we were in love with that show when it was on.
We're in love. I still watch it, baby.
Well, yeah.
It's in heavy rotation.
How? It's a lot. Everything's happened already. Why do you
watch it again?
That just to be depressed?
Yeah. I like to be sad.
That's a lie. You're watching iCarly right now.
iCarly is great.
Is it sad that you're not with her? Is that why you're sad?
Yeah, Roll on Miranda Cosgrove, if you want to come on here and say fuck. And then have I forget her name. Laugh very hard.
Yeah, get Sam back.
She's not in it.
What a bummer.
Neither is Gibby.
Oh, is he dead?
No, Gibby's on the Goldbergs. I don't know why he wouldn't do it.
Oh, that's weird.
He's naked Rob.
Anyway, Hell's Kitchen. And everybody loves Raymond keeps beating him. It's probably because of Deborah.
Yeah, it was a repeat of Tasteless. It had 9.7 million viewers.
Oh my God. Woo.
What's the first season, baby?
Yeah.
Cut him a little slack.
Yeah, and it's getting good. It's getting good.
It is getting good.
So this was a good episode. It was simple, right? It was like a simple, like, here's this, here's that. We're back to it. And what's hard about cooking pasta? But anyway.
Oh, my God.
We'll get into all the notes. So
there's
all kinds of notes.
Let me move my notes around.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right.
They're starting back up, and they're eating weird food off of shitty paper plates.
Yeah.
And then they say this. Oh, wait. Let's do all the swears first.
Oh, that's, yeah.
What a handsome bugger. Jimmy, you look delicious as a blonde. Forget the executive yes. no and cut the toss pot we no matter how arrogant you want to be. All these tickets, my God, look at it. And I'm surprised that the courses aren't coming out faster.
I'm surprised that you're still around and that you're actually working at this restaurant.
Yeah, and the life could be a lot easier, you know that now, if you want to be with me, you know that. And it's splashing the place, and we can't clean it. Go to the plate, don't splash it.
Oh, there's a lot.
Care. And you told me you do care. I do. Where is that fat?
We got to talk about that one, right?
Two different
More
ones.
From you, Ralph. Nothing more.
About Jimmy and about that customer.
Unbelievable. Pathetic.
The lasagna, aren't you?
I'm talking to Jessica, they can't. This is a nightmare. Because we're so fun.
There's so many.
Plates, just chuck a couple through here.
Okay, so
Can I, before you?
Yeah.
That wasn't even Ralph. That was all Gordon.
That was all
Ralph
Gordon.
might have sworn more than him this episode.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, sorry.
Anyway,
Can we talk about what?
when he was looking for Jimmy and he said, "Where's that F?" That wasn't fuck, right? That was another bad word that might have been acceptable in 2005.
Oh, I thought he said fat fuck. Quickly. But you might be right.
It might have been the bad one.
The real bad one.
The real bad one.
Gordon Ramsay, man.
Ooh,
I've
well,
never.
it's acceptable over there, I think, at the time.
And
I mean, it's 2005.
It's weird though. I've never heard him say that.
Me either.
And I've watched everything.
Lots of
his.
Hell's Kitchen.
And so have you. You've
Yeah,
watched
so,
all kinds of his stuff.
You know, and I just don't know. He might have said, "Where's that fuck?"
Yeah. Wait a minute. How about when Jimmy pisses him off and he's like, "Go run, you fat fuck."
Go lose weight.
Or the customer, same thing. Go lose weight.
I have that for later.
Oh my God.
So when they were talking about in the beginning who their strongest and weakest links were,
Right.
Chris said it was him. Or Chris is the strongest link, and then Gordon was like into it,
Yeah. Kind of.
and then said Jimmy was the worst. And I mean,
Jimmy or Elsie.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a toss up.
And then Ralph, obviously.
Yeah, but Ralph and Jessica have been. I mean, Andrew was easy. And then they cut to Andrew and it's like, what the hell? And I'm like, what? We just had a whole episode about how terrible you are.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought you turned your phone off.
It's my watch. I'm sorry. I'll shut it off. Yeah, power off. I'm sorry. It was my watch.
Put it in theater mode.
What's theater mode?
It's like airplane mode.
Airplane mode.
So they're gonna make the spaghetti, right? Or is it linguine?
It's spaghetti.
You're Italian.
Pasta.
No. Spaghetti's round. That was flat. That's linguine.
It should be linguine. You're right. They cut it a lot and it made it the flat process. It's probably linguine.
You're Italian.
Okay,
Oh!
so are you.
No, I'm not. I'm 100% not Italian.
Are you sure?
I'll pull up my ancestry.com
Why
right
do you
now.
have an ancestry.com? No, so
You're like spitting in tubes?
so what's cool is it comes in, the dough's ready. They just have to roll it out and cut it.
I did bring that up as like at least they didn't have to make the dough, right?
Right. And then even when whatever team loses the challenge, which we'll talk about in a second, all the dough came.
Yeah, like make the dough's the worst part.
So I need you to know, I watched this one with my wife.
My wife.
And she's like, at least I don't have to make the dough. I was like, that's the easiest part, you idiot. She's like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, but making the dough might be the easiest part, but it's the worst part. With all the eggs and flour?
No, but if they had to make dough all day or cut that pasta all day, what would you rather do?
I'd rather make the pasta.
I'd rather make the dough.
That's why we're winning team, baby. Right?
Yeah, for sure. So pasta's on
I
the
sit
menu.
in the corner, watch you make the dough, smoke a cigarette.
Right.
Then when it's time to get cranking,
I
you
sit in the
pull
corner.
Big Papa in,
Okay.
and you sit in the corner and smoke a cigarette.
All right. That's fair.
As soon as Ralph was like, I'm winning this, I'm Italian, I knew they were going to lose.
Ralph and Andrew, they're both like, Italians, hey, Guidos.
We're definitely getting this. New York.
We're cooking here.
And then, of course, they lose by not much, by 0.04
All right.
pounds.
So is yours commercial free?
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever it was down to point, he's like, and 2-point commercial. What is that? Come on.
flour everywhere.
Yeah.
They got 20 minutes and they only make not even 5 pounds of pasta between the two of them.
Correct.
4.86 pounds. It's not a lot of pasta.
Well, you're supposed to run it through the machine a few times, and then you run it through again to strip it. I don't know. Yeah, it's not a lot.
Anyway, red wins, even though blue was talking a big game, and then of course this happens.
Come on. This clump's all over that pasta.
I know, this comes all over that pasta.
Congratulations.
Theirs looked like crap.
My grandmother would never serve that.
Yeah, my grandmother would never serve that either.
Serve that.
That's like the biggest clump.
Be a good loser.
Whatever.
Ralph.
Did you ever, like, when you're saying something, do your daughters ever pile in on it and they say the same exact thing?
Oh, all the time.
That's what that is, right? Like everything Ralph was saying, Jess was just saying back
the same thing.
The same. Yeah, my grandmother was.
Whatever. It was funny how ballsy they were being to Gordon.
Yeah.
I guess because he was in a good mood for the challenge. But they were like shitting on him, like, you're wrong. It was funny.
Me over here?
You forget about it. No,
Everybody hates us. Everybody hates us.
So who wins? Blue team loses.
Blue team loses.
Red team wins that.
They get to ride in a gondola.
They get to go to a gondola boat.
It looks like they didn't have to make that much spaghetti for the challenge because they were saying they were going to be there till 3 a.m. and then it's like 8 and they're eating.
They finished. Yeah. So that was cool.
And then was like Mike hitting on Jess?
Mike goes over to like kind of hit on Jess, and Jess is like, that guy is manipulating and all this stuff. And then you see Mike doing it. Then you see Mike talk to himself in the courtyard. Do you have that,
Michael
please?
hasn't been Michael since day one. Michael's been quiet and watching,
He's talking
and
in the third
thinking, and
person.
plotting, and manipulating, and waiting, and not give a about anybody right now. I have to concern myself with myself. I will win this, Chef Ramsay. Got everything on the line.
He's saying that to the billboard.
The man's crazy.
All mics are weird,
Yeah, agreed.
right?
Yeah, you're a little weird.
I'm not that weird. I'm
You're
not
not
talking to myself.
You're not that weird.
But
no
it's
way.
also a reality show.
Right.
You don't think he's adding a little spice, zhuzhing it up?
Yeah, probably.
And then Michael tucks in Chris,
Yeah.
like tucks him in.
They're sitting there. Michael's sitting Indian style.
Crisscross applesauce.
Sorry, crisscross. Sorry, everyone. Well, I thought Gordon said that word, so I
I'm
could
not
say.
editing this.
So Michael's sitting there, crisscross applesauce.
Yep, there you go.
They're talking to each other, and he's like, "I just wanted to be us in the end." And Chris is like, "Don't you want to vote one of us off?" And he's like, "Dude, come on." And then he puts
takes
another blanket.
Yeah, Chris is already tucked in.
Right, 100%.
Like
up to his
all
neck.
you can see is his head.
Puts another blanket.
And then Michael's like, I got you, man. And he puts another blanket on him.
Pats him. He's like, "Good night."
It's weird, right?
Michael's the best.
Oh.
He better win it. He's the best.
So it comes down to the dinner service, right?
Right. So the red team won the challenge.
Right.
So they got to choose if they wanted to cook first or serve first.
Right. So they're going to double seat Hell's Kitchen with 2 sets of 80 customers.
Right.
The one team is going to serve and the other team is going to cook.
Right.
I'm really surprised. Red team decided they want to cook first.
Right.
Makes 100% sense.
Yeah, that's the call.
But I'm surprised Blue didn't try to fuck them up at all.
It wasn't even a thought.
No,
and
they didn't even consider it.
and red came in hot
Right.
to do it.
Can we talk about Ralph as a waiter?
Yeah, he's killing it.
Okay, I got a little cut.
All right, let's do it.
You didn't get the menu yet, did you?
No.
Maitre d' in this place is lousy.
What do you suggest, Ralph? What do you
I'm going to
suggest?
tell you what you're going to have. How about this? We don't even need menus.
Okay.
Do you like, have you ever been to Tuscany?
It's on my wish list.
Okay, I'm going to take you there in a bowl.
He's going to take you there in a bowl.
Okay, if I had Ralph as a server, I would leave.
What? You'd be so into it.
I would not.
You would be super into
I
it.
would hate it. I would pretend to love it. Here's what would happen. Pretend you're Ralph. Sell me.
Hey, yo, I don't say you don't have a waiter.
I don't have a waiter.
Or a menu.
I don't have menus.
It's all right.
JP didn't give them to me.
It's all right. You're in Hell's Kitchen for a reason. I'm going to tell you what you're going to get.
Okay, let me hear it.
You're going to get the Tuscany pasta in a bowl. You're going to love it. It's going to be your favorite thing. I'm going to take you there in a bowl. You're going to love it.
Okay, now.
I walk away.
Okay, you want this fucking guy. This is if this wasn't a reality show, I'd get up and leave. Fucking dumb. This is stupid. People like this in real life? No, I'm filling out negative on that comment card.
Say, bruh.
You would legitimately like that.
If I did it,
No, you did it.
I'm a very charming and charismatic.
You're not. What would you like? You would like that if somebody else was doing it. If you were sitting down at a fancy restaurant,
I would flip shit in his face.
you would hate it, right?
Yeah. All right.
Or
so
you'd be tend to be into it. And as soon as he walked away, he's like, "What's this
I
guy
can see
doing?"
both things, but I think if I'm in Hell's Kitchen
Uh-huh.
and I don't have a menu, be like, no, go get a menu,
Right.
so I can pick
I need
out.
to pick the one of the 3 items off the menu.
So because you're Italian, I'm gonna get pasta.
Oh yeah. Well, it is pasta night. So Mike was being a jerk too. Like
yeah.
he was like, "I'm only doing desserts tonight."
So I mean, Mike was on a different level this whole episode, but that was like the one thing. Like, yeah, he's like, I keep helping everyone.
Yeah.
And like, I need to get my shit together so I can win.
Right.
So that made sense because Elsie and even Chris are like, they can't do pasta, and his desserts looked more
banging,
yeah,
right?
and more complex
Intricate,
than
yeah.
than the pasta.
I mean, what was the pasta we saw? We saw it, right? Let me
There was
see
a
if I can
couple
remember.
different-
There were 3 different pastas.
There was like a calamari or like a seafood pasta.
There was a seafood pasta. I'm reading it on here real quick.
a
to
short
see.
rib one.
A short rib, a tortellini, short rib, lasagna, and I think that was it, right?
Yeah, lasagna. Lasagna for sure.
Okay.
So, all right. So,
I would never get lasagna
what?
at Hell's Kitchen.
I guess depending on what the menu and the theme of that night is, you're
Uh-huh.
right. If I'm going to Hell's Kitchen, if I'm going to any other Gordon Ramsay steakhouse ever again, I'm getting a steak.
Right.
Right. I'm not messing around. But if it's pasta
If
night,
it's Hell's Kitchen and they only got pasta,
you're going to get lasagna.
still not going to get lasagna.
Really?
Yeah.
The Rizzo's lasagna around here is the best ever.
Yeah, but it's tiny.
What? It's huge. You're tiny now. The lasagna's huge.
You think I'm skinny?
I think you're tiny. There's a difference.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm still taller than you.
I don't think so,
I'm
buddy.
6'1", you're 5'11".
No way. No way.
We back to back in it,
We've done it before.
and I'll do it again.
If we go back to back now, you're gonna fall over.
No. What, you think you got a dump truck and you knock me over?
Yeah, I got a dump truck, of course.
This is what happens when we don't talk for 3 weeks.
And then Talking Pop's gonna suck.
Oh, it's gonna be terrible. I can't believe that the blue team did nothing and the red team's like, they're only getting lasagna.
It was like premeditated.
Right.
Mike's like, hey, lasagna, they're fucked.
Yeah.
Let's tell everyone.
Let's do all their lasagna.
Yeah, so that everyone's going around
And
the
their
table.
sous chef Jessica was like, yeah, they're running all lasagna. Get them. Great idea, guys. Go get them.
So the red team's out on the floor and recommend lasagna.
Right.
But they suck at serving, and there's one more of them.
They did.
Can we talk about why they suck at serving?
So,
What do you got first?
so first of all, here's what they said about Andrew, I think. Was it
Okay.
Andrew on the blue team?
I'm surprised
Yeah.
that you're still around and that you're actually working at this restaurant.
It was one of the customers.
That was the customer said to Andrew.
And he just looked at him. He just stared.
And then here's what I think you know what I'm talking about.
What do you got?
I want to be really nice,
Yes, okay.
but why does it take so long? We've been waiting like for an hour and a half.
I'm so sorry. I can't really do much about it right at the moment because we're so far on the. What's your big worry?
We're hungry.
Yeah, I heard that. What, anything else?
I'm just trying to be straight up
Yeah,
with
I
you.
know. I'm just trying to be straight with you as well.
Feedback. Feedback is always the best.
Fine. Anything else?
No.
No.
You have a good night.
Yeah, and you.
Okay.
You lose some weight.
The guy wasn't even that fat.
No. That was Gordon. He was like all hot and bothered because of Jimmy.
Right.
So he kept it going.
Jimmy was sweating his balls
So
off.
I want to talk about that, but before that, the customer, Chris went up to him and walked him away. He's like, "You got off easy," because Gordon was kind of nice at first.
Yeah.
and he's like, "Go lose weight."
And then Jimmy fucked up people's entree
Oh my God.
or, apps, and he's like, "Yeah, I gave that to the wrong table." 2 tortellini.
Jimmy was on fire. My favorite part of the whole episode is Jean-Philippe. Stop touching yourself! Stop touching yourself! Quit it! Quit!
He's
Stop!
running up the stairs. He's like, why are you running? Tickets falling out of his back pockets.
He was already sweating so much.
Oh my God.
The customer's like, he's sweating like a boar. Jean-Philippe. Stop touching yourself.
Poor John Philippe.
And Gordon the whole time was just lose weight, run,
Lose weight.
run
Come
to
on.
lose weight. Just shut up, lose
Get
weight.
everybody down here.
You fat fuck.
Red team had 10 tickets left. Blue
Yeah.
team had 15 tickets left.
So many tickets,
Blue team still won somehow, right?
which is weird.
Real weird.
Yeah,
Right? Blue team won?
they did win, and I think that one's a little bit like, okay, you have 4.
We got to even up the
Yeah, we
teams
gotta even
a
up.
little bit.
Yeah, so red team loses,
Right.
and Michael's the best.
Michael's the best. And Gordon kind of lets Jimmy have it a little bit again.
Yeah.
And I think that might be foreshadowing what happens in elimination, right?
Yeah, maybe.
So here's the nominees.
Let's do it.
First nominee and why, please?
My first nominee is Elsie. During the service tonight, she was really flustered. She's the one person that really stuck out to me, so my decisions were based upon that. Elsie's really evolved, and I hate to have to nominate her, but I do.
Elsie did look a little perplexed about the lasagnas.
Oh yeah, she
I
couldn't
mean,
wrap her head around it.
How hard is it to put wet noodles, ricotta, some sort of meat and sauce, another lasagna, another
Well,
noodle?
I mean, I can feel for them. That sucks. Making lasagna at order at a time
Right.
is a fucking nightmare.
But I feel like, I mean, they were all sitting there with noodles already in them. Like boom, 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 noodles, noodle, noodle.
Yeah, I guess so. If you have your noodles pre-boiled, you can
Which they were, it
you
looked
can
like.
assemble quickly.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's tough.
it is.
Doing lasagna. I don't know. That's tough. But anyway, yeah, Elsie couldn't wrap her head around it.
Right.
Neither could Jessica.
No.
Yeah, they were struggling with the lasagna.
And I guess lasagna is rough. And I'm sure making sure it's baked enough is hard.
Yeah. Yeah, because for me, if I had to make an order of lasagna at a time, I'd probably undercook it all the time.
Because you don't want to overcook it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
You can always put it back in.
And I'd want it to be quick.
Yeah.
Right? Like get it to fuck. Well, because Gordon's yelling at you. How long?
4 minutes at the max.
At the max. So, Elsie, okay, who else?
Okay, and then this is where
It's Jimmy,
shit
right?
got real.
It's Jimmy. It's got to be Jimmy.
My second nominee is Chris.
Chris,
The slow
The
turn.
slow head turn.
Jimmy had such a wonderful night, and he's working so hard, and plows
Jimmy
through,
might
and, I just
smile.
couldn't put him in
Yeah.
that position tonight.
The whole time.
so you chose Chris for his performance tonight?
Yeah, well, I chose Chris. Yesterday he said he was the strongest link on our team.
Who's your strongest link?
I believe I'm the strongest chef.
If he really is, he'll be with us tomorrow to kick ass.
Not wrong.
Not wrong.
I think that was complete strategery by Mike.
100%.
100%.
And Jimmy and him couldn't stop smiling.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
were like, oh.
And then Gordon is like, hey, Jimmy, you dodging bullets, you're swallowing bullets. You're making it.
You're making it.
Who got eliminated?
Oh my God. Well, here's what Elsie had to say to defend herself.
okay.
Elsie,
Yes, chef.
just tell me why you should stay in Hell's Kitchen.
I've come here with little knowledge of what it is to run an establishment like this. But through it all, I've learned a great deal, and I've put my best foot forward and have not stopped working hard for my team.
And then here's what Chris had to say.
Chris,
Chef.
tell me why you think you should stay in Hell's Kitchen.
Well, Chef, I just think that my work ethic and my devotion to my team and my hard work will prove to pay off for Hell's Kitchen in the long run.
So Chris got eliminated.
It was the best. The slow turn was my favorite.
The slow turn was phenomenal.
Chris gets eliminated.
Yeah.
Walks out. He's like, I'm an executive chef.
Yeah, I actually have his final
Let's
words.
do it.
I was an executive chef. I worked real hard to get it. I am not ashamed of it. I belong there. I belong to be the last one standing. So Michael took the easy way out.
It was all strategic.
Yeah, I mean, maybe easy, but he had no idea if Gordon was gonna.
No, he could have picked Elsie.
Yeah, Gordon did it based off kind of Gordon prejudices.
Yeah.
If you're picking the worst, it should have been Elsie. Elsie's the worst.
But I think Chris has gotten worse during the competition and Elsie has gotten better. I think he's looking at that.
Maybe. Yeah, that was why he didn't get rid of Andrew last week.
Right.
So that's a fair point.
You know, when Gordon picks his people who's eliminated, he doesn't just look at that service. He looks
all around. Which makes sense for, did you clip what Gordon said about Chris?
I didn't.
Yeah, that's fine. It was fucking awesome. He's like, when someone tells me they're the best, they better be the best. And when they're not, it pisses me off.
And then he said, Ralph, right? He said something to Ralph, like, Ralph, make sure you remember that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Whew.
But I'm still liking Ralph a lot.
Uh-huh.
And I'm still liking Michael, of course.
Yeah.
They're killing it.
Well, Mike's are great.
They're a little weird.
So, last episode we talked about doing this. So here we go. Remember? Do you remember? We go, ooh, where are they now? Like, where are they now? And I'll put music in later.
All right, cool.
So what happened to Chris after Hell's Kitchen?
Where's Chris at?
So Chris North, after his appearance on I'm reading this off of the hellskitchen.fandom.com/wiki/Chris_North. That way I don't have to put a link in the show notes.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a link in the show notes. After his appearance on the show, Chris returned to his career as an executive chef at Rowayton Seafood in Norwalk, Connecticut. And as of 2020, Chris has moved to Brunswick, Maine, and now works as a furniture maker. No longer an executive chef. He makes furniture.
A furniture maker?
Yeah.
He's not far. Maine, how far is that?
Maine's like 12 hours.
Yeah, 12-hour drive. 6 hours you, 6 hours me.
Yeah, you drive for 6 hours. I sit in the corner and smoke a cigarette. Are you liking the season so far? We're midway through. There's only 10 eps left, or 5 eps left.
6 people left.
Right.
So what's it? They're gonna
Yeah.
So are they gonna eliminate 4 and then it's 1v1?
No, it's eliminate 1 each show, I believe. Is it not?
But there's 5 episodes left.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So right. Do the math on that one, buddy.
Shut up.
Do the math.
That's awesome. I'm liking it. Yeah, it's getting good. It's making sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm liking the people. I think I hate Andrew.
Yes. I'm not Andrew's biggest fan.
And I like Ralph. The problem is I'm starting to like all of them except Andrew. And I'm hoping Jimmy
not gonna
pulls.
have to worry about him.
I feel like Andrew or Jimmy is next.
I think you're going to be pretty happy about it.
Yeah, I think one of those two are next. But I'm liking Jimmy.
Jimmy's fun. Like
he's fun.
He's like a bar back, right? Like he's the guy that he started as a busboy, then they brought him up to dishwasher.
Yeah.
Now he's a cook, and they're like, get Jimmy out of here. Jimmy, you're cooking tonight, right? What?
That's exactly what that is. Yeah.
So let's talk about it again. Is there anything that they made today that you don't think you can make?
Oh, not at all.
It's all pasta, baby. You're like 110% Italian.
I would have wrecked today. 100%. And I can taste anything, even if it's shellfish, like the calamari they were making, or the clam, whatever they were making. I can do a little taste test without dying. I would have crushed today.
Nice.
100%.
He did like to say everything looked like dog food.
Yeah.
That's a dog dish.
A dog's dinner.
A dog's dinner.
A dog's dinner. It was Andrew. It was most of Andrew's food. A dog's and Jessica.
And Jessica.
Yeah. Poor Jessica.
Poor Jessie.
Everyone's trying to hug her.
It's weird, right? And did you see how who was it? I think it was Chris at one point at the beginning of the episode hugged Elsie from behind?
Oh, yeah.
That was weird,
my
right?
Guy. Well, that's why he's gone. All right. Marry, kill.
No, we're not doing this.
Why?
No, because they're real people. They're not. They're real. We can't do it with real people.
Marry.
No, we can't. Real people.
Wait. Let me change it. Spend the rest of your life. One night stand. Or sue.
There's still.
That's good.
It's still real people.
Whatever. What does that makes it more real?
It makes it worse.
No, that makes it how it's supposed to be.
You do it with your friends?
What? Yeah.
You would do kiss, marry, kill.
You shouldn't say kill.
Kiss, marry, unalive.
With my friends?
Because we're on TikTok, yeah.
Sure.
You don't have 3 friends.
I have tons of women friends, and I can pick all day. I'd let them
I don't
listen
like
to
the
it.
hand motion
Well,
that you're doing.
I'm just showing like groups of 3.
That's not how you do groups of 3.
I did this.
That's not how you did.
Like
you
little
did,
claws.
You did. You did thumb.
Shocker.
You did. Yeah, that's what you. No, you did. Yeah, that's what you did when you were counting to 3s, and I don't think people appreciate that.
Thank you all for listening.
Okay.
We will see everyone next week.
Oh, I accidentally put a marker instead of moving. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Let's close it out.
Yeah, you got to put your headphones on for this. Hold it up like you're recording artist.
Wicka, wicka. 1.
Slim Shady.
2.
3. Quit burping. 4.
It's the end of Raw Boys. 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 That was 4. What are you doing? Raw Boys. I hate you. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. You can follow the show on social media, Raw Boys on everything. That's RAWWBOIS. You can email the show at podcast@rawboys.com. Call or text the boys at 989-299-RAWW. That's 989-299-7299. To see the sources for this week's episode, check the show notes. Rate and subscribe to the show on iTunes and Spotify, and we'll see you next time. Hey everybody, it's Mike. So for next week on Raw Boys, we're going to record it because we recorded episode 6 and I can't find the recording anywhere. So we're going to have to record it again. So next week on Raw Boys, episode 6, banter.